like on honeymoon destinations, we visit the land of ancient kings to explore a gorgeous resort that fuses luxury living with eco-friendly design. It's on a wetland ecosystem complete with a man-made lake, vast paddy fields and its very own nature reserve. And what's more, it's right next to what people call the eighth wonder of the world, the rock palace of Sigiriya.
Located en route to the rock fortress of Sigiriya, Vil Uyana offers honeymooners the authentic dry zone splendor of lakes, scrub forests, paddy fields and clear blue skies. On the A6, take a turn at the Innamalua junction and head towards Sigiriya. Watch out for the gravel road that leads straight to the resort through paddyland and thick vegetation. Being at the heart of the cultural triangle, with ancient cities of Anuradhapura and Polonnaruwa nearby, Vil Uyana is perfect for heritage buffs. The entire resort is built around a lake that attracts plenty of wildlife and is as good as it gets for those seeking a laid-back holiday. Its top-rate accommodation and captivating setting make the resort an automatic choice for honeymooners. Entrance to the hideout is through this magnificent archway with rock-carved sentinels on the lookout. Long wooden walkways that zigzag through wild terrain will become a familiar sight during your stay here.
Vil Uyana is spread over 24 acres of land, making walking not the easiest option, especially on a day as hot as this. But the hotel has a fantastic solution. The hotel has a very strong environmental conservation policy and it's implemented in many ways. For example, this buggy runs on electricity, saving energy and reducing noise pollution.
Vil Uyana is renowned for its uniquely built dwellings that merge with the natural features of the landscape. For example, you can opt to stay in a forest dwelling, paddy or marsh dwelling, or a picturesque water dwelling like this one. I can't wait to see where I'm going to be spending my weekend. I was pleasantly surprised to see a choice in welcome drinks that included iced tea, umbrella juice and coconut water. The lobby and lounge area hangs right on the edge of the lake, making it a great place to chill out and soak up the scenery. It is indeed quite a feat to create a wetland paradise in a part of the country where water is a luxury. You quickly realize that the lake not only adds beauty, but also helps to revitalize with an ever-reliable breeze and hypnotic sounds of slow-moving water.
Behind me, what you see is one of the 4 water villas that Vil Uyana has. It's constructed on stilts so that it's located right above the lake. And everything about it just screams beauty, from the elegant walkway that you use to enter the villa to the amazing view that you get from your balcony or even your bed.
The dwelling is in split levels, with a compact sitting area as you enter and a well spread out upper floor housing the bedroom. A good part of the interior is made from wood and natural fibers like rattan and bamboo, making the whole setup look very exotic. There's hardly a tinge of synthetics. Hand-woven baskets replace commonplace drawers. Goodbye to rubber flip-flops and hello to rattan slippers. In fact, Everything in here feels hand-woven, even the roof. The bed looks nice and comfortable, but has to compete for attention with the very inviting plunge pool right next to it. Ladies, the body lotion here is divine, so be prepared to indulge. To the back of the dwelling is the ensuite bathroom with its massive skylight to give you the feel of a real monsoon shower. And of course, it took me very little time to make myself very much at home.
These paddy fields that are located amidst the dwellings get their water from the main water body at Vil Uyana. The lake is not just a showpiece, it serves an actual purpose. And if you make it here during the months of March and August, you get to see these fields being harvested by the hotel staff.
At Vil Uyana, you get the best of both worlds. The rustic charm of unsophisticated living and the material comforts of a resort vacation. So don't be afraid to venture out and lose yourself in the natural elements. If you are at Vil Uyana, take time to explore the outdoors, as the walks are very pleasant, especially during early mornings and late evenings. I chose to have lunch at Apsara, the fine dining restaurant overlooking the lake, where I was joined by Vil Uyana's F&B manager, Keith.
I hear there's a really unique twist about dining over here where you don't really have to be at the restaurant all the time. Can you tell me a little bit about that, please?
We have another few dining experience which is specially made for couples, which is very personalized private dining experiences where we serve novelty cuisine, specialty food. We have treehouse dining which is made for only one couple per day, where we will be serving traditional Sri Lankan food.
Traditional to the core. There's nothing dressed up about it.
Yes.
And then there's a private barbecue, I heard, that you can organize.
That is once again organized for a couple amidst their private dwelling.
Someone told me that there is a cellar in which people can go and eat.
Yes, Christina, that is a wine cellar where you would be surrounded by wines of various makes from various corners of the world. You will be served a minimum 7-course menu.
A minimum 7-course menu. As you can see, the experience of dining is not compromised in anywhere at Vil Uyana. You can sit at Apsara and treat yourself to a wonderful view of the forest that surrounds you, the lake, and on a clear day you can watch Sigiriya while you eat. How cool is that? If that doesn't float your boat and you want something private, those options are available as well. But right now, this looks so tasty. It's not going to be spared.
Bon appetit.
Thank you. The fanciest accommodation available at Vil Uyana are the forest dwellings, and there are 10 of these available. As you can see, it's a duplex villa that has its own private pool which is overlooked by a chill-out lounge. But for me, the best thing about this place is that it's artfully covered from prying eyes. You are greeted by a spectacular ensuite bathroom that has its own courtyard and lounge, which overlooks a private plunge pool and of course this very soothing pond. And on the upper floor is the bedroom that treats you to a magnificent view of the forest and lake. Over there behind me is an attached toilet that makes life so much easier as you don't have to keep running downstairs in the middle of the night. It's time to take a reading from the romance meter for Vil Uyana. The dwellings are nicely spread on beautiful landscape, giving you utmost privacy and peaceful surroundings. The ambient feeling of the dwellings are heightened by the sun decks, as it makes it possible for you and your partner to share a private meal together. Vil Uyana is as far away from human habitation as they can be. There are no concrete buildings or noisy highways in the vicinity, making evenings by the lakeside truly divine, with sounds of nature under open skies. When was the last time you went to Sigiriya?
It was last week actually.
I met up with the Assistant General Manager Indika Gamage for a little chat by the pool at sundown.
Vil Uyana, like all other Jetwing hotels, have a really strong environmental conservation policy, right?
Yes, that's right.
Could you tell me a little more about it?
Actually, we have our own environmental policy. So we have our green directory even uploaded in our website.
Okay.
Even anyone can see that. We have a instant water heating system, which when someone needs to get the hot water only.
The hot water is activated. It's not wasted.
Exactly.
Okay.
And also, when I talk about the lighting,
okay,
we use energy saving lights everywhere in the hotel.
Oh.
And also, when it's come to waste management, we do solid waste composting,
okay,
and we get the compost for the gardening and also the paddies.
And the buggies, I've heard that the buggies are also, they run on electricity?
Exactly, that is one of the interesting part, because we use 4 buggies,
okay,
running around the hotel. They are about running 100 kilometers per day, 4 buggies. And if you use petrol, you waste about 20 liters per day.
Yeah.
So we are saving in that way also. We are conserving the environment as well.
Thank you so much for having me here. I've had quite a blast. I can't imagine that there's something with this much beauty that's around for you to actually be in.
Exactly. Thank you very much for patronizing us. Hope to see you all back here.
For sure.
Thank you.
Honeymooning at Vil Uyana gives one the impression of having a pastoral paradise all to yourself. It's definitely a setting to die for. There's also the extra feel-good factor of knowing you are causing the least amount of damage to the environment while being on vacation. Budget-wise, it's in the middle tier but can be quite expensive if you opt for a duplex dwelling. All in all, it's quite a memorable place for a celebration of love.